Hey everybody, Bandy Belly, this is Gary, Ask Your Boy 058, sharpen your axe. I'm sitting here on Saturday morning in my man cave. There's the pink one, customer's guitar. And I'm going to post this 12-string guitar I'm working on here. It's called a Marina. It's a pretty nice guitar. I'm not sure year at all. Customer brought it in, wanted a setup done, and I'm putting in the Fishman Matrix Affinity pickup system in it. I don't know if any of y'all have ever tried it. It's not a hard thing to do. You just got to be real careful. You don't want to mess up the guitar. This guy, most of them, they want they mount here, on the end pin. Okay, well, this guy didn't want it there. He wanted me to mount it elsewhere. So, as you see, I put it on the side here, just like a regular guitar. And that's pretty much the input jack. That way he can leave this alone. And then you got to drill a hole underneath the saddle for the pickup wire to go through, which I did. You got to make sure it's lined up right to catch all 12 of the strings. And then you got to put the wires inside. You put them, hang them where they don't flop around, make noise, and you don't see them. Okay. The issue with these kits, all the controllers that they have, I don't know if y'all can see in there, that controller sitting there where I've got it mounted, it's right here. None of them that I've done, the glue on those things, they glue them on to the body. And I prepped the wood and everything, and none of them ever hold. So I always use this Velcro stuff I have. I put a piece on the body, piece on the equalizer here, and then use the Velcro to get it on there. You can move it around a little bit, but it will never come loose. And then up in there, by the neck, I mounted the battery pouch for it. So you just got to take the strings off to get to it. But I'm not done with this. I haven't even tuned it up yet. I just put the strings on it last night. When you put these add-on pickup systems in, to me they sound okay. I don't have an acoustic amp, but it just doesn't sound true to me. How would I word it? True, maybe, to me. They sound pretty good. Again, I don't play it through an acoustic amp, so my comment here might not be warranted. But Fishman is the way to go. They're pretty good. A little bit pricey, but you get what you pay for. You buy a real cheap pickup system, and it's going to sound real cheap. These sound pretty good. I know it works. I plugged it in last night, but I haven't tuned this 12 string up, so really can't play it for you. But if you ever decide that you want to put a system like this in one of your acoustics, I highly recommend the Fishman. They're pretty much a well-known brand. I mean, they've proved themselves. And the installation is really not that hard. I mean, I drill a hole right there. And you gotta be careful. If you mess up the finish. You crack the wood, shatter the guitar, and you're taking a drilling into a real thin piece of wood with a finish on it. So how did I do that? Well, I always take it and put black electrical tape, a couple rows of it on there, and then I put a center punch to mark it, and I drill a real small hole and get it started, and then I progressively go up a couple sizes of drill bits, and you gotta be real careful. I've never heard a guitar knock on wood, but I was nervous doing this one because on the side here there's no support on this wood. It's just a real thin piece of wood. But I got lucky and it turned out okay. I'll post a vid here, part 2, let y'all hear this thing. I'm pretty sure it's going to sound great. These 12 strings, like almost every one I've seen that have some age on them, the necks on these things are just, I don't know what they do. The neck angle is just, you see where I got the action. I think you can see that right there. And I got it down real comfortable, but anywhere past the 12th fret, you're not going to be able to play it, because just like the last 4 or 5 I've done, when it gets to about the 12th fret, the neck's taking a nosedive. It actually goes down. So for me to get this thing to play good up to here, I actually had to bow the neck back a little bit, the back bow. If I set it up straight, the action would be so high you couldn't play it. And with this pickup underneath this saddle now, the hole's not very deep in the bridge, so there's actually more sticking up than there is sitting in that groove, and that worries me a little bit. But I think this will be all right. Well, if you have any questions, or you're thinking about doing this, you want some advice, or just get a hold of me or ask me here in the forum. And I'll post a video of playing this thing maybe later tonight after I get her tuned up. See y'all later.